More fucking testing. Can you tell I love testing? I love testing. Music proficiency. Let's do it. Kindness and style. Alright. Composed by Jean Sibelius. Finlandia. Musical piece will play. What is the title of this piece? What is the term for when two people play simultaneously on one piano? Duet? Composers and arrangers give directions to a piece, such as intensity and tempo. They do this by using terminology, blah blah blah, very, very loudly. Fortissimo. Which is following is an opera composed by Giuseppe Verdi. Macbeth. Not ashamed to use the shits that we don't have to waste money and sit here forever. Not gonna lie. Because I want my personality stats. That's the whole point of doing this. There's a very important sub-story that we have to do. And if I don't get my shit up to max, we can't do it. Anyway. How many do we still have? 9. I didn't realize it told you at the top. That's good to know. Various medicines are researched and developed to combat sickness around the globe. What is the collective name for medicine with the same properties as the original that is released at their latter patent expired? Generics? Yep. What is the following components is effective in relieving pain from headaches and inflammation? Acetylsalicylic acid. There are several ways to obtain medication in modern times. Which of the following requires both a doctor's consultation and permission to obtain? Regulated or controlled, I feel. Prescribed. Prescription. Which of the following is an oral medicine? Mouthwash? Powdered medicine. I read that differently. I'm not gonna lie. Which of the following purified components is effective in retaining the moisture in one's skin? Petroleum? White petroleum. I mean, that works. I'll take more intelligence. Pass. Pass. I love how this guy who has the... Oh, we're at 8 intellect. That's cool. Hello, madam. Take exam. Nutritionist. Alright. Tend to learn about food. Which of the following nutrients is not found in tomatoes? Vitamin D. Which of the following is the component found in spicy food? Capsaicin. Capsaicin. I didn't have to finish reading it. Which of the following is a Spanish diet? Dish, not diet. That's a whole diet. Eat tapas. This following is the name of the unsaturated fatty acid found in blueback fish. That's a docosahexaenic acid. Which of the following is a Turk? That's a kebab. I didn't need to look at that one. I love kebabs. Level 6 charisma. We finally leveled our charisma up. And level 8 kindness. So kindness has gone a long way. Unfortunately, kindness and style are... Well, actually, no. Those are ones we do want to hit to 10. But actually, those are the ones that are easier to finish. Because I don't need flowers for them. Anyway, have we met all the ladies? We have at this point. Well, no, we haven't. We're missing one. But we will have soon, I think. Confidence is nice. What is the name of the transition in which a solid changes to a gas? Sublimation? Sublimation? In Japan, storing, transferring, and using certain hazardous materials such as chemicals require government supervisor to be present, which the following tasks would require, such as supervising process. Managing a gasoline station. When storing materials that Japanese law deems hazardous, a certain perimeter of open space around the storage facility must be secured, which the following is the most logical reason for this. To mitigate damage. Of the various classified hazardous materials, the most commonly handled are those in Category 4, which pertains to materials such as petroleum and oil. Category 4 is generally what? Flammable liquids. Makes sense. What of the following is considered a heavy metal? Zinc. I would have guessed titanium, and would have been wrong. Pasta. Almost hit level 7. Cool. Alright. We only have 5 more before the big quiz. Flagmaster. We've almost eaten through 600k, which is fucking crazy. Red, white, and blue. Russia. Red and white. Austria. 4 colors, Malaysia. A leaf is Canada. Sun and stars. Fuck. The Philippines. That was probably the quickest quiz we've done. And it would have taken less time if I was confident on Austria. But I don't remember my flags very well. Alright, level 7 charisma. It was the lowest level and now it's not. Confidence is, which is fucking hilarious to me. We're about to hit the point where we don't get a lot of points per quiz anymore. Because this is the last one with big points. So our confidence probably won't hit 7. Feudal Lord Oda Nobunaga was assassinated in 16th century Japan right after. Who was the master responsible for his death and caused the incident? Mitsuhide. Which of the following is the title of the monarchs who are said to rule the nation with divine right? The Pharaoh? Yeah. Mother of Marie Antoinette, France's last queen, was Grand Duchess of Austria, as well as Queen of Hungary and Bohemia. What was her name? Maria Theresa. What were the words of the Roman politician Gaius Julius Caesar as he crossed the Rubicon in 49 BCE? What? Oh. Who was the last known emperor of Russia? We're gonna have a hard time with that last quiz. I'm gonna just warn you now. It's gonna be bad. We hit 8 intellect. We're almost at 9 intellect. That's fucking crazy. Alright, we just have 3 Trivia Kings and then Onabara. Onabara. Our solar system is composed of many planets, Earth included, that revolve around the sun. Which of the following is the planet that is closest to this? That's Mercury. Which of the following games began as a big hit in 1970s Japan? Involved backhand slip special Everest moon landing lighthouse. Isn't that? Fuck. Kendama. That's not. I don't know what. Karaoke is a popular. What is the term karaoke? Empty orchestra with no performers. Who is the Norwegian artist who painted the famous Scream? Munch? God, how did I remember that? Modern age, UTC is the standard time common around the globe. Name of the observatory, blah blah blah. Greenwich? Nice. I am remembering things. This is important. I need to remember things. The save scumming's probably going to start after the next quiz. That's going to make sense here in a minute. Damn, we're so close to 9 intellect. Alright. So 40 of each of those. That's nice. Alright. Mount Everest, known as blah blah blah, tallest mountain. Which island has the tallest mountain from measured from the seabed? Hawaii. Chess is placed strategically, moving pieces around the checkered board. How many squares make up the chessboard? 64. Yeah, that's 8 by 8. Who is a Greek philosopher who was a disciple to Socrates and also created theory of forms? Plato. The Earth's surface is made up of many layers called tectonic plates that adjacently. What are these 4 plates? Which of these plates does Japanese rest on? Oh, Eurasian. The Kuroshio Current is the major ocean current that flows southward. Fuck, I don't. Oyashio. Alright, we hit intellect 9. That's fucking cool. We are gonna save before this one, but this one I still have a list for. It's the next one that's gonna fucking blow. Okay. 50 of each of those stats, which is cool. Let's do it. Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. Which of the following was not a gift by the princess asked for her hand in marriage? Phoenix Feather. What is the alternative name for the second magnitude star? Polaris? Name of the ancient Indian board games. That'd be the origin of shogi or chess. Chaturanga. Which 2 parts compose of Onobora's school crest? Oh, fuck. I don't know where that is. Ocean and a pen. In Japan, coins and bills are manufactured by 2 separate entities, Mint Bureau, and then the bills are manufactured probably by the Printing Bureau, which is... Oh, we're probably going to see a couple fails after this. I'm not going to lie. I don't expect to get really lucky and get questions we were already asked. And I don't think there's any way to pause the timer. We're real. Alright, we got Jack of all trades. 20 quizzes. Which would boost our intellect even higher. So, here's the fun part now. We got one quiz left. It gives me passion, confidence, and style. So, we make up for the 100 points here for 100 points on the other ones. But we cannot miss a single question. And there's our problem. What is the name given to the top dancer of a ballet group? Yeah, that does not stop the... It's a prima donna, I'm pretty sure. What is the name of the track and field event in which athletes push a metal bar as far as shot put? Pentagon. Okay, this was the one I was held up on. Solar system closest to the sun, Mercury. And what is the following? Tapas. Most of these we just did. So the only one that we didn't actually have was prima donna. So that was incredibly lucky. Oh, I failed that. I missed the prima donna question. What was the answer then? I love the fail. Principal. Top opera singer. Fuck. Okay. Well, that fucking sucks. This is why we saved. We are now going to return to title and reload. That sucks. I forgot that was a trick question. But it's not a trick question for anybody who knows. But for people who don't know anything about the performing arts, that is a little bit of a trick question. Just... you never hear the term principal for anything other than school. And prima donna you hear in movies and shit all the time. Not all the time, but anytime performing arts are around. 6 materials. I actually read that one. Which is the following was the Minute Waltz. We had that one. Yellow in its flag. Spain, I think. I have time, so I'm gonna double check this. Yes. Virtua Fighter, what is the name of the first? Akira? I hope that's right. Fill in the blank, a high-end fashion store in France that would be said to specialize in hot culture? Fuck, I don't know. Culture. That is right, I looked into it. So we're just banking on my Virtua Fighter knowledge at this point, I think. Which wasn't that much. The other names didn't really fit. See, so the Spain and the culture one I looked up, but I already knew they were the answers. Because, well, one, I know the Spain flag, I just wasn't confident for some reason. And two, I remembered the culture one from previous playthroughs. Also, yeah, cuisine is food. Province is like a location. Volta, I guess, is a location. So culture just made the most sense. The Minute Waltz we already had, and this one I saw when I did the hazardous materials one. It was like the first question on the list. So even though we didn't get it in our stuff, I saw it and I knew it. Anyway, that is our last quiz, and that puts Kasuga at 7 all around with an 8 in style and a 9 in intellect and kindness. So now, I can't really buy a whole lot to upgrade these. I can, but I can't. You know what I mean? If I want to sit there and grind out cans or gambling or something like that, I could. But the best way to upgrade these now is to do the part-time hero checklist challenges. So like the taxi one, we've almost done all the taxis. The walking gets us more passion. Big spender gets us confidence. Photographer gets us style. That's actually really easy. Collecting treasures is confidence, but the easy ones to get are in battle. Savior gives me passion. That's cool. Defender gives me intellect. I won't need that. Kindness is, for some reason, Sujimon. Collecting weapons is a big one, which requires money, but we have some money, and we will be able to have money. So like collecting idle weapons I'll want to do because my confidence is low. Collecting armor is cool. Getting my 300 kills with the host is going to upgrade my style. We already have hero. Once we get the 300 kills, we're going to move on. Hopefully we're level 10 by then. Because I want to get these stats up. Granted, it's going to make things harder later, but that's fine. And that will make sense when we get there. But yeah. We are going to focus on things that give me personality bonuses. Because right now, I need to get my personalities up to 10. Well, not right now, but I do need to get them to 10. Before we move on. Anyway, what are my... I still need cockroaches. Dude, cockroaches fucking suck. I thought I had a smoke bomb. Guess I don't. We don't really have anything we can do right now. So I think we're gonna head out to YTC and continue the story, actually. Like, I could do that shit, but we don't need to yet. We will, but we don't need to do it yet. So yeah, I'm just glad the vocational school is over. 'Cause that one is a big pain in my ass. That's a hell of a question. Hell. Pulled her out right away. Adachi is a bear. Look at that shit. I mean, he shouldn't be doing that shit in a fucking hoodie and a coat and all this other shit. It's not your job to know. Why are you digging through the boxes, man? They're gonna know those boxes were opened, so I don't know why. That's crazy. I mean, that's fair. You can't blame him a little bit, though. He is trusting you with a lot of fucking money. If that was 8 million just straight up, then I'm exhausted. We gotta do this every day. That's a lot of money that can be held in that safe. We just need to hold out until we can get proof of the fraud. Sorry to keep you waiting. Took you a while. They did a full body search before I was allowed to leave. Damn, they just wanted to feel you up. I even had to show an employee the inside of my underwear to prove I wasn't stealing cash. Seriously, some guy's job is to see your underwear every day? It was a woman, moron, obviously. Still, the loss prevention is no joke. Just working with the money's got its own set of problems. It doesn't feel great, I'll tell you that. You guys have it easy. What? That's nothing compared to what we're going through. Well, you're sure sweaty enough, huh? Especially you, gross. What do you want from me? And why do you always gotta pick on me? Cut it out, you goobers. Let's just get home and swap notes. Okay, I think I generally understand their cash flow now. Nice. That's one step forward. It's no big deal. Now let's get moving. You guys need baths ASAP. And you're going first. You harpy. Come on. Enough fighting. Alright, we made it back and we're going back to Otahime Land, apparently. No sub-stories. Technically, I can do this one now. I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Oh, God. I'm not gonna lie. Dragon Cart fucking... It's not bad. It's a novel design concept. But... No. It's not great either. And that's... Hey, a slugger. Excuse me for a moment. Dude, do I really want to do this? I might go back to these after we get... There's something I really want to... Two things I really want to unlock. And then we might go back to these. Well, we definitely will go back to these, but... I think I have to do the slugger right here. That's the sadness. What really sucks is... it's a pain in the ass to get him to spawn. In any reliable way. Like, I know we got to fight him quite a few times earlier when we didn't have anything going on. But... getting that spawn to pop up is so fucking obnoxious. Yeah, no, we'll deal with that later. Because I'm hoping I don't have to fuck with that. Actually, I'm going to look. I had the rescue quest right here. I might only be able to do the slugger with this one enemy. But I don't know if that's true. That's what I'm trying to figure out. No, there's multiple types. I just don't know if I have to do the basic slugger or if I can do the other one. I guess we'll find out. I think it is just the basic fucking slugger, though. And it only spawns in that one fucking spot. I hate it. I hate everything about it. It's awful, and I fucking hate it. Anyway, I wish that would work, but it doesn't. I guess the fastest way to spawn him would be to come over here to Wet Kitchen and then open the menu. If I can get out, fuck me. There's a sub-story down here at Seagull Cinema. Oh right, we never finished Kuroi. I hate it. We're not doing it. At some point I want to do it, but God, is that going to take fucking forever. Right, I swear, I haven't done a Kung Fu Master yet, have I? Like, we haven't fought this group yet, I don't think. Yeah, group up more. The Kung Fu Masters are fucking annoying because they have big AoE. This group is not fun early game whenever you come down here on accident. Anyway. Didn't knock him out, but that's okay. Pigeons! We got rid of the annoying AoE. I feel better. Oh, it's over. Well, that makes me feel even better, actually. South we go. You are assholes. You know what? Let's get Nancy out here. You guys can see Nancy. We're not going to use Robson because Robson's fucking expensive. So I want to hold on to his free one for a while. The crustacean damnation. Plague of pincers. Nice. Not the best attack, but it does get this shit done, which is kind of neat. I don't want to deal with the fucking AoE, so we're just gonna focus the Kung Fu Master. Then the Disciples probably definitely next. And you know what? We're not going to get a chance to use this guy again probably, so let's just drop Gandawara. So you guys can see this monstrosity. Well, not that. That's okay. Little strange, but okay. This is the monstrosity. Suzumu-chan Gandawara. Big baby blues. I hate this. You can see the spit flying out of his face. Like so much spit that it has to be getting all over himself. I hate it. That man tried to go into the cinema. Hello. She's late? I hope she's alright. Ah, Kuroi. Doesn't he have a date today? I thought they were meeting around noon. Yo, Kuroi. So today's the big date, huh? Where is she? Oh, Kasuga-san, what a coincidence. Actually, Shirakawa-san hasn't shown up yet. It's been 5 hours. You've been waiting here for 5 hours? Don't you think he might have been stood up? Shirakawa-san would never do that. I'm sure something happened. I'm so sorry I'm late, Kuroi-san. Shirakawa-san. Who's that with her? You the one trying to rope away my Kuroi? Kyoe? No, it's not like that. Kuroi-san's just... I didn't fucking ask you. Think you should just put your hands on another man's woman? I had a feeling something was up when she wanted to break up all of a sudden. To think you were being played by this jerk-off. When we get back home, I'm really gonna give you a piece of my mind. Well, now I know why her eye was fucked up. So you gave her those bruises? Yeah, what of it? Scum? You're nothing but scum. Yeah. Apologize. Apologize to Shirakawa-san right now. You little... Don't fuck with me. You're the one that's gonna apologize. Yeah. Nah, I'm pissed. I'm gonna kill you all right here, right now. Yeah, about that. You ain't gonna do shit. I don't think so. Kuroi-san's got a secret weapon up his sleeve. Right here. Kasuga, you are king of cringe, and I love it. Kasuga-san. Bring it on. I am all for the cringe. Give me all of the cringe. Resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. He didn't stop, but, you know, it is what it is. You okay, Kuroi? Kuroi-san, are you hurt? Oh, hey, we're at the end.
Shirakawa-sanのせいなんかじゃないよ。それより君の方こそ大丈夫？私は大丈夫です。慣れてますから。ごめん。もっと早くに気づいてあげられなくて。今回改めて分かりました。僕まだまだ一人じゃ何もできないんだなって。だからこそ白川さんに聞いてほしいことがあるんです。私に？僕はまだ中途半端な男で、君を守れるような立派な男じゃありません。
The cringe. This one's good cringe, though.
ダメなやつだって諦めてばかりの人生だったけど、もう自分を諦めない。絶対に変わってみせます。ちゃんと仕事について一人前の男になって、君にふさわしい男になって
I mean, you're there. You just have to be able to not be on the streets now.
それまでの間僕を待っていてもらえませんか。ごめん、虫が良すぎるよね。僕なんかと違って君には未来があるのに。
その未来には黒井さんと一緒にいる。なんだかそんな気がします。私待ちます。だからその時が来たらまた映画誘ってくださいね。
はい、絶対に誘います。絶対に。あいつらの未来明るくなりそうだな。頑張れよ、黒い。
We got Kile Shirakawa. That one's actually a really useful pound mate. And we'll get into that eventually. But I can kind of show it off now, I suppose. So we have Robson, Super Kitty Punch. Witness the city's mythical mischievous cat show off some serious skills as it pounces on enemies with the force of one of nature's most terrifying predators. May leave the enemies charmed. And then we have Shirakawa. Broth of Benevolence. Thankfully, this kind lady's in the business of dishing out not punishment, but pork soup. Her hearty, nourishing concoction restores the party's MP. So yeah, this one is very, very useful because I can just blow my mana and then spend money on this. And I don't even think it's that expensive. Now, we can only use each of these once per round. You also notice these are bronze. I never noticed this before, and this one's like platinum. So that's kind of neat. That kind of gives you an idea of how much they're going to cost, too. Like, Gary's our highest bronze cost right now, and he's 10k. Nancy's only 1k, and that's why it doesn't do as much damage, but poison's kind of nice. Anyway, we're going to head to Otome Land now. I suppose... Honestly, we're so close to break that trying to go and, I'm still only level 7 host, man. That's upsetting. Let's go to break a little early. And then we'll come back and continue, because I don't know how long this cutscene's going to be. Alright.